What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 19 of our Barcelona career mode. And today, 3 games where we have Sevilla in the league, Liverpool in the first leg of our Champions League round of 8 tie, and then Levante in the league. Of course, been a couple days since had any videos out. I apologize for that. It was just a hectic 4 or 5 days, but we're back and we are ready to roll. And as you can see, we sit in third. We are 4 points back of Athletic in second and 5 points back of Real Madrid, but we do have a game in hand here against Sevilla. It'll also be a massive game here if we were to win it, because we'd put ourselves in a really good position to finish in the top 4. If we win this game here, we'll have a 6-point gap over 5th place, and finishing in the top 4 is obviously the goal, but you know, staying close to the top 2 would be nice as well. But let's jump into this. Barcelona Sevilla. Now this is a difficult position we're in, because I kind of want to rest a player or two because we have that huge game coming in against Liverpool midweek. But I mean, how many do we want to rest, because we're in a title race and a top 4 race at the moment, so it's all very difficult. But let's jump into this, make a couple of changes. Barca Sevilla, let's go. Pedri with a good ball forward to Depay. Depay does well to just put it out there into space, and now Gravenberch is on it here. Comes to Doku, and Doku's on it, and can he slide that through? He can. One more. Pedri! Oh, good save. It's just a little bit too straight. First real chance of the game for either side. That was really good football, just couldn't finish that off. Depay gets that out to Doku, and we could come again, and he slides it in there to Depay, and it's Depay here, takes a touch, and oh, he smashed the bar. And it came to Fati, and I'd already pressed B there because I thought I might get a touch on it in a better position. But 2 big chances there to take the lead, but we just can't quite find the back of the net. Oh, stepped off with the wrong guy there. And down comes Suso. So he clips that into the box nicely. Get that header, we can. Nice play out of the back. Here's Doku now, and he can have a run with it. And he sees Fati in a good spot, and he gets it out to him. And Fati's racing ahead here. And Fati, that's a penalty. I was going to say that's a decent ball, not what I wanted, but Jesus Navas has brought him down right on the edge of the box. And now we have a chance here. It gets clipped in, and he's just clipped him at the back end. And now we have a chance to take the lead going into halftime. And I've hit the bar. That's a humongous opportunity there. And we've smashed the bar. Goalkeeper went the right way. I mean, if he would have saved that, that would have been something else. But that's a massive opportunity. And we were going to have a pretty good opportunity there as well before Navas brought him down. But penalty onto the bar. And in a half where we are the only team to create really any chances. And as I say that, I let them buy in behind, but we're the only team to really create any chances. We go into the break level. Nicely played. And Tierney does well to get that into a gap here, and it's De Jong. His touch is a little bit heavy, but it comes all the way out here. Here's Pedri. And it's back inside to Pedri. And Pedri can slide that out there to Fati. Oh. Slices just wide. Nice play. Oh, that's a good ball in there. Good save. Sevilla's first real chance of the game comes on 65 minutes. And it's a good save at the near post from Ter Stegen. So that gets clipped back post, and Ter Stegen collects that and does well. I guess slipped out to Tierney now, who's going to be the one to bring this forward. And that's a really good ball out there to Depay. And Depay's on it here. Tight space out there. And that's another penalty. Whoa, what a dumb challenge that is. I mean, he's there alone, essentially. It's Koundé who brings him down. That's such an unnecessary challenge. And it's going to be Fati again to take the penalty. We're going to try and put it in the same spot. And he saved it. Come on. Unbelievable. As Depay goes for the header on the corner, and it's a good save. I mean, we've had so many chances here today as the corner comes up, and thought for a moment PK might get a head onto it. He hasn't. But man, have we had had chances today, and we just have not finished them off. It's not ideal. Gravenberg. More nicely done. Here's Pedri now. Slides it out there to Tierney. And Tierney can come forward with it. Nicely done. It's a good ball into Depay. And Depay slides it out there one more time. Here's Doku. And Doku can play it across. Here's Tierney. Back inside. And Pedri's on it as we're kind of just looking for the best opportunity to get a shot off. And it comes out here to De Jong. And De Jong goes to curl, and that's blocked away. Not great. Nicely played. It's Tadic. Can't quite get onto that. Lovely ball into the middle here. Are you kidding me? We're going to lose this game. I can't believe it. Missed chance after missed chance after missed chance, and that is what happens. Just too many men. They overloaded the box in the middle there, and we just didn't keep up. I mean, look, 1, 2, 3. We had only had 1, 2, 3. All alone in the middle there. He's just smashed it home. That's a harsh one. That is a harsh one. As I said, a game we've mostly dominated all day long, and we just didn't take our chances. We had 2 penalties, 1 saved, 1 off the bar. It's just how it unfolded. When you don't take your chances at this level, you get punished. And we have been very, very much punished here, as there's only 2 minutes added on. Step into the middle. We do win it, but it's not enough time to get this up the pitch, surely. And no, it isn't. 1-0 to Sevilla, who win here. That's... man, that's a bad one. A game we absolutely dominated. They had 2 shots all game. We had 2 penalties. That's tough. Absolutely tough. Tough, tough, tough. Oh, man. We have to take our chances. It's just how it is. Fati wants a new contract. That's fair enough. He's been very, very good. Let's see if we can find him something here. His contract expires in 3 months. Definitely have to fix that. He's on 38K. Delegate renewal. I'll just start him here. 3 years. No release clause. 105. I'm comfortable with that. Is there anyone else? Yeah, Pedri contract renewal. That's fine. I don't like... so this is one of those glitches I have to show you in a minute. He has -1 pound wage, -1 value, -1 months on his contract. His overall is 2. It's just something that where he pops out of the system, and that's just a weird glitch he's kind of dealing with there. Those are the only 2 that need contracts, and thankfully we got those done. Of course, Pedri's new contract has like a £1 billion release clause in it. But yes, we called up a couple players to the first team because they asked for it. Hamadou and Luna, left back and right back, both very high potentials. And then here he is, our 2 overall center midfielder. That's always tons of fun, guys. But that is going to lead us into this game against Liverpool. Big old game, obviously. There are a couple tired legs out here. We're going to get LaCroix in for PK. Araujo onto the bench. Roberto at right back. What else do we do here? Shabazla, I suppose, will play on the left. And then Canteles out on the left. And that'll probably do it. Vage can come onto the bench, probably ahead of him. And then... yeah, that probably should do it. So let's jump into this Liverpool-Barcelona leg number 1. Let's go. There's Doku. Just looking for a little bit of help. Busquets. Perfect pass from him, of course. And that gets slipped out wide. This is going to be a very difficult game for our center backs. A lot of pace in the middle here. And, of course, it stretches and late runs from Firmino down the middle. Going to be very difficult to deal with. Nice play out of the back there by Doku. That is played forward nicely to Braithwaite. Back across. Held onto nicely. De Jong slides it out there to Canteles. And Canteles, tight angle. That's a dreadful effort from the fullback. And that pass across, I believe, to Braithwaite there kind of disappeared really quickly. Wasn't going to be able to get that through the gap, but got to do better than that. Oh, Mane quick again, and this is the type of problems we are going to have. Good save. Comes to Salah, and he's offside, thankfully, but you know what? We're just going to have to make these changes now. I feel like I'm playing somebody online that I absolutely hate. We're going to have to do build-up plays. Going to have to be quick. Fast build-up, and then these players here are going to have to stay back. And then Busquets. Gonna have to stay back. We're just gonna have to keep players back. The front three getting way too much space early on. Nice play here. Braithwaite gets it out to De Jong. De Jong finds out there to Roberto. So that gets slid in. It's one more. De Jong now. And De Jong goes from distance. That's another poor effort. Every time we create an opening, ends up with a really poor effort. And at the moment, they're playing really high, really pressed defending. They're defending really tight, as I said, really high, but also like man-to-man pretty much. So we're going to have to pass and move to get out of there. And at the moment, we're doing some silly things in terms of trying to break that. I believe Liverpool are bringing on Aubameyang, and they are. As if we needed to deal with more pace here. As Fati can't quite get that ball out there. And it's been that type of game offensively for us. They're smothering defensively. There are so many men on you at once. And they're very, very tight. As Salah looked like he hurt himself there, but he looks fine now. As the ball gets clipped in, and De Jong does well to get that out there to Pedri, and Pedri could bring it forward here. That's a good ball. That's a good take here by Fati. And Fati trying to maneuver something, gets it into Pedri. It's one more out to Braithwaite. And now can we squeeze it through? Not quite. Braithwaite does well, though. Gets it to Pedri. De Jong, and there's the run there. Lovely stuff, and we can clip it out there. Not quite. It comes back to Braithwaite. He puts it in the side netting. It's pretty much our best chance as Salah goes off the pitch, thankfully. He's been an absolute menace. And Minamino comes on. That was pretty much our best chance, and it came with a couple deflections, and you saw defensively how it is. It's man-marking type of style, 1-to-1, and they press high, and on this difficulty, it's tough to turn out of those challenges. As Mane clips into the middle, it's headed away. Nicely done, though he gives it right to us. Can't quite clear it, though, and you see the troubles right now. They're just really going for it, Liverpool here, and I let him turn inside, and thankfully Ter Stegen is there to save it. And with 10 minutes to go, this has been one of the more frustrating games I've ever played so far with this Barca team. And Doku's on it here, and Doku plays a brilliant ball back post. It's Fati. Are you kidding me with that save? Ugh. It's an unbelievable save there from Alisson as the corner comes in and the header goes over the bar with 7 minutes to go. Oh, he's just kind of run through that. Not sure how, as Canteles can't get there, and that's problematic. As that gets clipped into a decent spot there, headed away nicely, though. Taken down and played to Shabazlai, and he can play it one more time through. Now here's Puig. Both players fresh as it comes out to Shabazlai. And Shabazlai can carry this into the box now. And can he score? Oh, it's a good save. It comes to Demir and into the back of the net. And we are going to take a game that doesn't necessarily belong to us. That happened just now with Sevilla, losing 1-0, and we look like we're going to win this one 1-0. 88th minute as everybody is jumping around to Stegen, flying all over the place. As we grab a late winner here. It's an excellent run. It's a good save originally from Allison, but it just happens to fall right to Demir. Coming in at the back post, the two substitutes combining, both of them very fresh off the bench in the 89th minute to grab a 1-0 lead here over Liverpool. And, I mean, how big a goal could that be? As it comes out to Demir now. And Demir does well to slide that across. We can slide it back in, and it's Doku. Oh, what a save. Comes to Shabazlai here. We can slide it across. He turns and pokes it toward goal, but, man, we had a chance for two there. That would have been some way to end it, but... Was the Barcelona fans holding up a Gerrard face? I'm not so sure, but the shots may look skewed in our favor, but they really weren't. We got 4 at the end there, pretty much. But a tough game. As Fatty... did we not just do this with the contract? I feel like we did just do this with the contract. We did. Why is he asking for another contract? All right. There we are. We sit in 5th, and that was the problem with losing to Sevilla. We went from title contenders to we need to win games to get into the top 4. We are 5th, level on points with Sevilla, 1 point back of Villarreal, so we need to continue to win games. It's going to be tough. As you can see, everybody's tired. 2 tough games in 2 days. So we're going to have to rotate quite a bit here. The problem currently is playing somebody out on that right-hand side. Let's get Araujo. He doesn't really play too much, but it looks like it's going to have to be Demir playing out on the right. A lot of tired legs, as you can see. Bring Gavi onto the bench out of Busquets. I mean... Vague can come too, but as you can see, it's going to be very, very difficult here to work our way through. Hopefully the front 4 can get all the way through this game and we don't need any help. But let's jump into this Levante Barca. We got to keep winning games. That's so annoying. How come Piqué doesn't run onto that? That's an easy run onto Piqué as that slams the post. God, that's some silly stuff. This game's still got like a couple of silly things in it, and the lock-on in this game is one of them. It's not great currently still. I mean, that should be an easy one. It's running away from the other center back. That's got to be an easy one. Doesn't happen as it comes out to Aguero. Back to Puig, and Puig goes from distance, is blocked. Comes to Demir. Comes to Aguero now, and Shabazlai should be offside and is. Nicely done there, though, to find a little bit of space. Puig finds Depay, and there's one more out there to Shabazlai. It's nicely done. He slides it across, and Aguero's shot is blocked. Man, we make a decent amount of half chances and then a lot of blocked shots by Levante at the moment. Gravenberch out there to Shabazlai. Was hoping for the overlapping run. It never really came, did it? This comes to Shabazlai here, and it comes to Aguero. And Aguero takes a nice touch, and oh, he smashed the post. An excellent, excellent bit of play there from Aguero. And we slide that across, and Aguero that time not in the right... I don't know. He just wasn't getting it. He was behind that guy. It was as simple as that. He's not getting to it. Nice play. It's Barty. Clips that nicely to the back post. Tierney's getting across there. Slides it in. Huge block there by Piqué. Top of the box. Is anyone going to step up? No. Good save, though, by Ter Stegen. Man, I hate that empty gap at the top of the pitch between the center backs and the midfield. It's always there, and you saw there, you hold the right bumper to bring that center back up, and the striker slides into that empty spot. It happens every single time up the pitch, seemingly. And it's just absolutely infuriating. 2.5 minutes to go. Is there late magic here to grab something? Here's Demir. Slides it in there. Good ball out there. It's back to Demir now. And Demir is going to rush into the box here. And as Demir slides it across, and oh, I thought it found Aguero's foot. He stepped in the way. Man, and it looks like we are going to draw this game, and we do. 0-0. We scored 1 goal today. Plenty of chances. It's just been one of those episodes, man. Nothing going on offensively. We couldn't get anywhere near it. There goes the title as Real Madrid goes, and now our well, what we need is to finish in the top 4, and our depth really showing through there. I mean, Demir's just not ready to be playing 90 minutes. He's just not. Thankfully, we're still within touching distance of 3rd and 4th in a way, but it is going to be a pain going forward. Next episode, we have a huge game against Liverpool, obviously, and then I believe Sociedad here, and I want to say this is Cadiz. I'm not exactly sure on the logo. There it is, Cadiz. So Cadiz, Sociedad in the league, and then Liverpool in the Champions League. We have Mallorca, Betis, Celta Vigo, Villarreal. So, I mean, we have that game at the end that could be huge against Villarreal, but very difficult episode today, and hopefully we get better going forward because we were scoring goals. I mean, you go back to the calendar, and before today, we scored 1 goal all day, all episode, we scored 1 goal. And then last episode, 1, 2, 6 total, and then 4, 7, and we've been scoring goals. Today is just hopefully just an anomaly and not something that's just gonna put us in a bad position going forward, guys. But that is gonna be it. I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.